two Mikes, two dads. None of us are named Mike. Well, let's get you the best podcast you've ever heard of. Let's start it right away. Here we go. My name is JFK Kaiser, joined as always by the one and only, yes, the one and only, Terry T Ninja, motherfucking Reverend Zilmer. How are you, buddy?
Good.
All righty.
It needs a freaking warm up, I tell you that.
Listen, once you and I concoct our amazing scheme of weaponizing the pee and urine from everybody in the entire world, we'll just shoot that into the atmosphere and warm everybody up. It's a waste of energy to be pissing away all that heat, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We're going to capture that heat up everybody back to a good temperature of like 70 to 72 is what I would think. Maybe a little warmer, but anyways.
Well, that'd be nice warmer, but right now I can deal. I would deal in the 20s.
Yeah. Too cold, man.
I'm telling myself I'm moving south, but I'm still here in Wisconsin.
Listen, one of these days, you and I will create our own country in a very moderately tempered climate that has a good amount of sunshine, but also a little bit of, cooler weather because we need a little cooler.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find it. And then what we'll do is
But then we have to have snow during Christmas, so we might have to make our own snow.
Yeah, we can figure that out once we get to it.
Exactly.
Few more kinks to work out. But how's the hand? How's it healing?
Good.
Back to full function.
It's still a little numb here and there, but...
Oh. Can you still flip people off who cut you off in traffic?
Yeah.
Key question.
That wasn't the damaged one.
Oh, gotcha. I hear you.
So.
Right on.
Oh.
Well, it is the 4th of February, 2026. Ooh, let's get at it. Go.
Dad hacks.
Dad hacks.
I got this one I did was more about the parents.
Oh. Okay.
Trade time, not favors.
Oh. Huh?
Like say on the weekend, you need some alone time. Have your wife and the kids spend time Saturday together. And then on Sunday, you guys vice switch. So you get a little bit of me personal time.
Interesting.
So you don't get burned out.
Oh, yeah. Burnout's a real fucking thing. I like that. So you're saying like, hey, I need like a half hour to myself.
Or a half hour to yourself. Hey, it should be like, I'm going to take Olivia to the Children's Museum. You do the time you have. And then like on Sunday or another day, she'd be like, yeah, I need this. I need time. Okay, I'll take Olivia swimming or something. Or we go play outside.
I like it. Yeah, I think that's a key to having not only a good relationship, but also being a good parent too, is you gotta understand, they need breaks every so often. And, whether it's, I like to take it, sometimes I'll take them to the grocery store, take them to IKEA, like I said, in a previous dad hack for all of you mic'd up dad listeners, you mic'd up dad podcast veterans out there, we salute you.
Yes,
but anyways, it is, it's very important. You got to give your wife a break all the time.
Especially some of the days, like when the kid doesn't want you, she wants the other parent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't really do anything, so you do the cooking and other stuff that needs to be done around the house. Then you guys switch, or like when Olivia was sick, all she wanted was mom. And I try to help out, and it was a staged World War III meltdown. So yeah, it'd be. Not just, it'd help your personal self too.
Yeah.
To recharge so you can be a better parent. Because, there's sometimes that you get, sometimes, I don't know, but you get snippy or short with your kid.
Yep.
Like, definitely towards the end of the night. Like, you just need to go to bed, but they're fighting you to go to bed.
Yep. So many times, especially when they haven't had a nap. I don't know how your kid is with when she doesn't get a nap, but when Mabel doesn't get, like, if she doesn't even get a half hour nap, like nothing, we see the meltdown. We call it, DEFCON 1, and she's just screaming and kicking and crying, and it's just like, come on, get this over with. Let's get to bed and just end this day. But yeah, I hear you, man. Very important shit. both for parenting and for your relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a good one, man. I'm gonna give that one 9 dads out of 10.
All
I just
right.
started this new thing where I'm giving ratings to shit now, so
All right.
maybe it'll last, maybe it won't. Who knows? All right. So my dad hack involves the mostly with the toddler phase because I have a toddler now. He is, for lack of a better word, a domestic terrorist, where he will take every crayon, every marker, everything that can draw and draw on the wall or on places that he's not supposed to draw, on the table, wherever. So more often than not, somehow he gets his hands on Sharpies, which I don't know how the hell that's possible. We keep them up high. But like I said, this kid, he is like the Ethan Hunt of finding Sharpies. That's a Mission Impossible reference. If you don't know that, shame on you. But he'll get the Sharpie, he'll grab it, he'll take off the cap, and he'll start writing. So, how do you get rid of that shit? Well, I have a very good dad hack for you. So, easiest way to do it, believe it or not, hand sanitizer and a cotton pad every single time, put it on there, removes it. Okay. If you do not have a hand sanitizer and or cotton pad, one of these dry erase markers does the exact same
Really?
thing. Yeah, believe it or not, I was very, very much a skeptic on this until he got it all over my computer monitors. Yeah,
Damn.
because he has a little. Well, they both have this little desk right next to my desk where I'm sitting, and he,
Mm-hmm.
of course, doesn't sit at the desk. He climbs on it. So he climbs on it, grabs the Sharpie, and then makes some marks in the bottom left corner of my monitors. So I was like, well, you're really not supposed to put water on the computer
Mm-hmm.
monitors or anything like that. So I did some Googling, and they said dry erase markers. And I go, what? No. So I tried it out. Boom, takes it off. So just remember, Sharpies on anything, hand sanitizer with a cotton pad or cotton swab, or you don't got that, dry erase marker every single time. Try it out.
I saw the hand sanitizer and cotton pad, but the dude didn't have any cotton pads, so he was using his wife's pad.
Ah,
And it was coming clean and she was freaking out about it. No,
yeah. Tampons are versatile things, man. I tell you.
right. Um we never really had that issue. Olivia, we she has an easel
Yep.
with chalk and markers on the other side, or she was just more famous at drawing on herself.
Ah, sure, 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 sure,
But there is
sure.
paint out there that you can paint a wall and then they can write on it and all that, and it comes off easy.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that would be a good idea because then that will say it's all right to draw on walls and they start drawing on other parts of the walls that's not that paint, So
That's true, man. That's exactly how it goes. Nice. All right. Well, those are dad hacks. All you dads out there, try them out if you want. Let us know if you've had success. If they don't work, well, then guess what? We're not liable and you're just shit out of luck. So, anyways,
exactly.
boom.
All right. Fun facts.
Yeah, baby.
All right. With the Super Bowl coming up Sunday, did you know Super Bowl is the second largest food consumption day in the United States behind Thanksgiving?
Get out of here. Really?
I
Wow.
could kind of see that.
I mean, it makes sense. A
I
lot of
mean,
people have parties, buy a lot of food.
a lot of the Super Bowl parties, it's the one that I was a couple of years ago was tells those shootery boards.
Charcuterie, yeah,
Yeah.
very
Or
popular.
like just a lot of dips and junk food.
I like it. I think I buy it. I think it's very
I think I
much
saw something that like wings and pizza is like the most that's the day that they make their most money.
it is. Yeah, and
Pizza and
if here's
wings.
a tip. If you guys are gonna be getting like Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings or any wings in particular, you gotta like call like weeks in advance and get your order set up, man,
Hmm.
because I know firsthand how insanely busy those places get. When I was in Texas, one of my friends, they ordered Buffalo or they ordered Wingstop, and I got there and there was a line out the door waiting for orders, and they're like, you can't even order new orders. It's all
It's just a
previously
pickup.
ordered. Yep.
Normally
So
I'd go to like big events like that Either Paul makes them or we just go right to festival.
Yeah, good choice. Festival has very good chicken wings, man. Believe it
I'm
or
very
not. For
surprised that they
those,
do.
yeah, for those who are in the Wisconsin area and are not familiar with festival foods, well, let's work on that, Terry. Let's see if we can get a festival food sponsorship here.
Yeah.
So if you're Steve Festival, inventor of festival foods, call into this podcast right now. One
Well, I
eight
thought
hundred Mic'd Up Dads.
festival foods got sold.
Oh, it did. That's right. I forgot about that. It did. It's no longer part of that Wisconsin. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know who bought it, but I thought
Uh,
he was getting up there in age, and I don't think any of his kids wanted it. So,
that's too bad.
all
Anyways,
right.
what else?
Going back to our when we talked about bees,
Yep,
honey never spoils.
I did
Edible
hear
honey has
this.
been
Yeah,
found in ancient tombs.
really.
You know,
And now are they do they well, okay, so what's the mechanism behind it? Why doesn't it? I mean, this I could
because it's
see
all
okay,
natural, I
it's
guess. I don't.
natural, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably all natural.
But I mean like fruit spoils, after time. Things why the hell does honey never go bad? Huh. If you're a honey expert, call into this show and tell us exactly how it works because I'm curious to know, man.
Yeah,
But I have heard that. Yeah, like all you got to do is like boil it on the stove and kind of get get it the consistency back and
yeah,
it'll taste just like regular honey. But
exactly.
okay. I like it.
All right, this last one I thought was very interesting. I did not
Okay.
know this was a thing. Back in 1919 in Boston, a big tank of molasses exploded, killing 21 people in a wave of sticky molasses moving up to 35 miles an hour. It's called the Great Molasses Flood.
Holy cow. 35 miles per hour? Good Lord.
How'd you die? Huh? I got killed by molasses.
I got killed by a molasses tidal wave. Son of a bitch. That's
Well,
one way to
killing
go,
21
man.
people, how much? A massive tank.
How much molasses is that? Like, good Lord. Did they die from the flood or did they die from the explosion? Because this is important to know. I don't know. Wow. That's badass though. Yeah, I'd like to see that dude. And like speaking of the Ethan Hunt and Mission Impossible movies or something, or James Bond movies, let's see that as like a way he kills a bunch of enemies. It just explodes a molasses tank and kills a bunch of people
Holy
with molasses.
crap. A large storage tank filled with 2.3 million US gallons.
Okay.
Weighs approximately 12,000 metric tons.
Mm.
Killing 21, injuring 150 events started. Oh, yeah, figure, yeah. That much. Boston. North end of the. Yeah, I think the north end's up on the hill a little bit. So
Oof.
that much. 2.3 million gallons.
That's a lot of molasses, man.
It was 1.4 metric tons per or 12 pounds per US gallon of pressure.
12 pounds per gallon. Wow. Wow.
Several blocks were reported a depth of 2 to 3 feet.
Of molasses? Son
Uh,
of a bitch. Why hasn't like this not been widely reported? This is the kind of news people need to know. I mean, this is amazing. I cannot believe I'm gonna sleep so much better knowing that there's been a molasses flood. Also, molasses flood would be a cool band name. Yeah, what's up, Waukesha? We're Molasses Flood. And then they're like, why are you guys called Molasses Flood? Well, we're based on a true story. Killed 21 people in your face. Suck on that, you two. That's
the
right.
tank was. Looks like it was a malfunction. Temperature rose from 2 to 41 degrees.
Woo! That's a big, big temperature change.
Especially with molasses.
Holy
Let's see.
cow. I'm
Here we
looking at these
go.
pictures, dude. These are insane.
I know. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
a lot of them died because of the sheer pressure, and some died because of the explosion that were in close proximity.
All right, so there's where it happened. Look at that tank. Okay, this is all molasses.
Mm-hmm. And some that got caught under and died of suffocation or hypoxia.
Tank explodes at north end. Wow, even more 50 hurt 50 feet high. Holy shit.
Energy into a
Oh
wave of
my God.
molasses 25 feet high at its peak. So it's
Oh,
almost like a freaking tidal wave.
wow. They did not tell us this in our history classes, man. Look at this. There's even a marker 40-foot wave of molasses buckled the elevated railroad. It buckled the railroad tracks, crushed
It
buildings.
it took a building off its foundation, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, why didn't
What?
we learn about this?
This is
Because there's a lot of
awesome.
awesome things happening in Boston. You got the Boston Tea Party, you got the great flood, molasses flood.
Oh my God. You have Ben Affleck. Wait, is that a good or a bad? That's a both. It depends.
Depends on what era he's in.
But yeah, I mean, look at this. These are that building's destroyed.
Dude,
Wow.
looks like
Look
it
at
took
that.
the
That's the one
damage
that's
to the
not.
Boston Elevated Railroad.
Yeah, that's back over here. Look at. Hold on. Where's the other picture here? Let's go back up. Back up. Here we go. Yeah, right here. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Wow. Imagine you're like filing an insurance claim too. Yeah, excuse me, sir. What are you filing a claim for? What was the accident? My molasses tank exploded. Yeah, get your ass out of here, you
Yeah, you're
lying
lying.
sack of shit. You are trying to commit insurance fraud. No, I'm serious. With 40-foot high tidal wave of molasses. No, no, I know you're
Imagine just
lying.
waking up and looking out your window, having a cup of coffee. You see this wave coming at you.
Honey, what's that big black wave coming at us? Oh, honey, I told you not to smoke any marijuana before you had your breakfast. No, no, seriously. Wow, that's what it used to look like.
That's what the tank was, I think.
That exploded. Yeah, because that's not there anymore. Well, son of a bitch.
Took a bill. Wow.
That is cool, man. Very cool. All right. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. If you don't learn or love that fact, you can just get out.
There's the door.
All righty.
All right. You got any fun facts that you learned from this week?
Fun facts. Well, uh, not off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right. You know what time it is.
no, I do know what time it is. Dum, 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 dum,
Monster
dum.
Smash.
Monster Smash, Monster Smash. Don't you go dashing in eyelash. Monster Smash. That song is trademark, not to be used without written consent of Jake Kaiser and Terry Zilmer Industries. Just FYI. No, it's
And
Monster
then
Smash, man.
we're gonna have the Molasses Flood.
That's our band
That's gonna
name
be
right
their
there.
first album.
That's the first single from Molasses Flood.
All right. This week we're gonna
Yeah,
talk about the Battle of the Coral Sea.
yeah.
So we're going back to World War II on the Japanese front. This is a Navy battle. It was actually Coral Sea off the northeast coast of Australia,
Yep.
May 4th to the 8th of 1942. Who?
All right.
Allies. U.S. and Australia. You got Admiral Frank Fletcher and Admiral Aubrey Fetch against Vice Admiral Shigora Ionon.
Hmm. Okay.
Significance is the first sea battle in history that where the ships never saw each other directly.
Wow.
So these were flat top aircraft carriers. All
That's
attacks were
amazing.
via aircraft.
Wow. Wow.
Significantly, it stopped Japan from invading Port Moresby, New Guinea, protecting Australia. It actually set the stage for the Battle of Midway a month later.
Oh, okay. That I
Japanese
didn't
aimed
know.
to capture Port Moresby. U.S. and Australian forces intercepted with carriers. Both sides suffered losses. Japanese, you got the Toho sunk, the Shikakiri damaged, and then the Lexington sunk, and the Yorktown was damaged.
Ooh. This is a big one, huh? I mean, this it's not well known.
That's one of the ones that you don't learn about in the history. I mean, it was a staging point. It
Yeah.
helped with the further on battle, but
Well,
losses on both sides. Um, Strategically Allied victory because Japan's advance was stopped. The battle marked the first time Japanese expansion in Pacific was checked during World War II. So
okay.
before this battle, Japan was kicking everybody's ass on the Navy front.
That's right. That's a yeah, very valid point. They had a strong hold on the Pacific rim of the war front.
Yeah,
Um, this one, again, I'm looking at kind of the numbers here. So had Japan won this, that's what we have to put our cap on, right? To
yep.
analyze this. If they had Monster, well, I'm going to lean heavily on you on this one, sir, because you are a naval veteran. That's right. We salute you and all other naval veterans who listen to this podcast and all veterans who listen to this podcast. But you've been on these aircraft carriers. You know how these things work. You've
Actually, no,
seen
I've never been on an aircraft
not an
carrier.
aircraft carrier. Oh, okay. Well, this is you've been in the sea though on these
I've been out
naval
there, yeah. That's just
these fleets. So what do you think? What are your first impressions here? Enlighten me. You think Japan takes it if they had Monster?
well, yeah, they probably jump up on those kamikaze guys
You think
because they
more
were good for
kamikaze
that.
attacks? Huh.
Yeah, because that's what they did a lot towards the end to make sure all the ships got damaged during Pearl Harbor. Um,
Now, where is this Port Moresby?
New
Ted
Guinea.
Mosby, New Guinea. Okay. So had they taken that port, now they're positioning themselves.
They would have
Oh,
a strategic place
yeah. Okay, I
to
see this.
advance.
Yep. They got more space. They got more land. They're closer
Hmm.
to Australia, I see. Okay. This would have
That
given
would
them a pretty
probably
good
be a
advantage here.
refueling port for that to get to Midway and get back to Hawaii if they wanted.
Yeah.
I
So
think
let's
Japan would.
take it here. Oh, I'm going to show people here. The Coral Sea is right here. Port Moresby's right here. So they are fighting in this area. And if you look, right, Japan is way over here. If they capture this port, well, now look at they can really, they got now two places to attack from and advance the United States, right?
Hmm. Because you got the Solomon
Ooh,
Islands, you got a lot of battles down here.
you do. Yeah, Midway is down here. Where's Truck? Remember or was there's the battle of yeah, Truck, the island.
You got
TTO
Bismarck.
Truck, yeah, Truck's over here. Chuck. That's how it's pronounced. Ah, yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah,
strategic
and then you got the
points.
Marshall Islands there, and they're not that far off from Hawaii. I
Yeah,
think that would be,
that's a big stronghold because now look at
uh,
this. You're able to kind of, yeah, you're able to attack these a lot more efficiently and gain more ground and slowly inch your way towards Hawaii.
hmm.
Yeah,
But then look how close they are to Australia too.
that's a valid point too. Ah, huh, huh. This is interesting. Mucho interesting. So, $1 million question though, are you taking Japan? Because
The
Midway
Battle of
was
Coral
after
Sea.
this, right? The Battle of Midway was after this.
Yeah, Battle of Midway is like a month later.
Yeah, that's right. You said that.
Is that
So,
what? Yeah, the Battle of Midway was a month later. Um, I think Japan would still, or America still would win, but I think there would be significant more damages to the American
uh,
forces fleet.
okay.
Because do you
All right.
really win when you have kamikaze?
Not really, right? Um, I think this kind of goes back to last week's topic, right? Let's hear it. Stop
Hmm.
sharing. They need to see our beautiful faces. There we go. I think this goes back to kind of last week's discussion too. I think it doesn't change the outcome, but it definitely prolongs the
Hmm.
Pacific front. I
Yeah.
think it just keeps expanding it. I think the U.S. says, ah, shit, we lost that one. But now they're bringing all the big guns. They still take Midway. They maybe advance a little further. They still, bomb
But does the
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
yeah, I was gonna say, does the atom bomb come out earlier?
Valid point. Good point. Yeah, I
Or
mean,
is that what's the timeline from Midway to
to Hiroshima.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki and
Uh,
then like building wise, you know?
yeah, again, not sure. But I think
Yeah.
if you recall, there always was discussion on where to drop the bomb. Maybe now instead of dropping it on those two cities, maybe they go with something a little bigger, right? Maybe they drop
Suppo
it on like
Tokyo?
Osaka, or yeah, maybe Tokyo. Maybe they do.
Supposedly, I don't know how true this is. I never really looked into it. There was a third bomb that was supposed to be going, be
Oh,
dropped on Tokyo.
oh, interesting.
I don't know how true that is. I gotta look that up, but I think I remember hearing something about that just for if they didn't
Okay.
surrender after the first two.
I'd have to look more into that. I mean, if we got anybody who was on the Manhattan Project, that was 70, 80 years ago. I think your security clearances are good. Call into the show. Tell us what you think. But yeah, maybe there would have been a third bomb. And boom, now we hit bigger cities, Osaka, Tokyo, Oklahoma, or what is it? Not what is it? Oh, damn it. What's the name of this? Oh, geez. Okinawa, sorry. Maybe they do, and that changes shit even more. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the U.S. not coming and still winning the Pacific Front. I mean, our
Yeah.
technology was better. We had more aircraft carriers. We had better aircrafts. I still think USA takes it, but it does stretch it out a little longer.
Yeah.
I think we're
This
gonna
one will be
go.
a little bit longer.
Yeah. Also, it does stretch it out a little bit longer. That's what she said. Cheers, Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Uh, what do you think?
No, that's just weird. Like normally the battles you see each other and you like pull up on the side of each other and just shoot at each other and outmaneuver
Yeah,
them. But you got this battle like they never seen each other.
yeah, going in blind. It's kind of cool. I mean, that's risky too, right? I mean, would that happen today? Let me ask you that as a vet. Would that happen today if you were out on the sea, or would you kind of get a little closer to making sure you're hitting the right targets?
With our technology nowadays compared to back then, yeah, I think this would happen more often
Yeah,
because when there is a naval battle, if there is, I don't think there hasn't been a navy battle in like how many years?
yeah,
Vietnam, Korea,
maybe.
but no, you'd send out your drones and all your aircraft and everything.
Huh.
And you almost probably don't have to see each other just because of the way the missiles are. I mean, look at some of the stuff. You man a ship almost 5 miles off the coast and shoot a missile in the middle of
It's
wherever.
true. Yeah. Hmm.
I just don't think nowadays you're not going to do the battle when you're right next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, interesting. It kind of foreshadowed modern warfare, right? If you think about it. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not on purpose, but it was kind of a direct side effect. Is yeah, you don't need to have the visual on people to fight
Mm-mm.
them.
Yeah.
And USA won that one strategically, so very
Yeah.
cool.
And then we did learn a lot about the battles on the European front with Bismarck and all the Japanese or German ships
Yep.
and
Oh, yeah.
U-boats. Sports talk.
Yeah, we got the Winter Olympics coming up. Kind of a slower news day, I guess, or
Yeah.
sports week. But as we wait for the Super Bowl, which we have already made predictions for, so we will analyze that next week. Look at the Winter Olympics, Terry. You a fan of the Winter Olympics? Yes or no?
No,
Yeah.
I'll jump on and watch something, if it's like the news is like, oh, this big is coming out of curling. I'll watch it. Or I'm gonna watch bobsledding this year just because
Obviously.
Jamaica's back. Um,
Yes.
cool runnings. But no, I'm more of the sports summer Olympics.
Yep.
I might watch
Uh,
hockey for a little bit.
yeah, hockey's probably the one thing I will pay attention to. I'm not going to watch every game.
Hmm.
Um, I always like to see how the U.S. fares in hockey. It's a Canadian game. The Canadians and Scandinavian teams have dominated this
Hmm.
this event for years and years and years. But now I think the gap has shrunk. I think the USA knows that they can go head to head with Canada and win. And
Yeah, because you look at a lot of the hockey greats in America, like even just in college, you got Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan,
yep.
New York, Lake Placid.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's way back, but all right.
Yeah,
I will pay attention to that. I used to like pay attention to figure skating because I thought it was always kind of a cool thing when we had US figure skaters
like we're
uh
dominating.
that were dominating, but now it's just we don't have that, so I'm not really going to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what
Skiing,
else.
Lindsey Vohn's back.
She is. That's a big story. She's 40 years old. She's skiing basically on fake knees, which is
Yep.
incredible. Still hotter than ever, right? I mean, at 40, still smoke show. For a pro athlete. Just to throw that out there. I'm kidding. She's very pretty. But yeah, so she's out there skiing or gonna attempt to on a basically busted up knees. That shot that'll be fun to keep track of. I hope she doesn't get any more seriously injured. That would
Yeah.
that would suck in her career. But she's out there at 40 doing it. That's cool. I'll watch that.
Yeah. Or that what is that one where they ski and shoot?
Oh yeah, what's that technically called? Do we even know that?
I don't know what
What
it's
is
called,
the?
but I never watch it, but I watch like clips and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I'm like, I'm gonna try that.
It is really cool. Is it ski mountaineering? Karen, no. So here are the official sports: alpine skiing, biathlon. That's it, Terry. You go cross country skiing and rifle shooting, biathlon. That's what that
Biathlon,
bitch
okay.
is. Yeah, okay. That is pretty badass, dude. Because I don't know if you've ever cross country ski. It's hard, man. That
No,
is a hard workout on your
no,
body.
I've been downhill skiing and snowshoeing. I never done cross country skiing.
Yeah, I have. I've done both. Cross country is way harder, man. And I gotta tell
Yeah.
you, if you're doing that for miles and miles on end, and all of a sudden you gotta be shooting an air gun and you gotta be accurate with it. Whew, good
Hmm.
luck, dude. But if that's fun to watch too, man, that is definitely fun. I always like watching those races and then seeing people who are so far ahead lose the race because they either give up or they start celebrating too early. That's always a fun thing to watch too. So.
That or
I'll
you
definitely
get
tune into
too
that shit.
fast and then your breathing and everything with shooting gets all screwed up.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you dominate the ski portion and then you blow it on the rifle. I
Hmm.
mean, f that. So, I don't know. I mean, curling is always interesting if the U.S. is in it. I know the U.S.
Hmm.
curling teams are pretty cool to
Yeah.
watch. Plus, it's the only sport in the Olympics that you can actually eat while you're doing it. I mean, I always find that very cool. If how you're considered a sport if you can actually eat while you're doing it is beyond
I
me.
mean,
Like
there's some
bowling,
here in Wisconsin where they're doing curling while have a beer in the other hand.
that's very true,
But that
man.
might just be a Wisconsin thing. Everything you do in Wisconsin, you have to have a beer with you.
You have to. It's rules. Figure skating, freestyle skiing. Oh yeah, the ski jumping shit. That's cool too. I like that.
I
That's
watch
one
that
thing
just
I
to
wish
see
I could
people
do.
fall.
Oh,
It's one
oh,
of
hey,
those things that I don't want to do.
what about the luge? Okay, so luge and
The luge,
skeleton
is that a
racing.
single person or is that a two person?
There is a two-person, and it is very weird. It's two people. It can be two dudes lying on top of each other, going down a hill. I-
What's the one where they
well,
go head first? Isn't that the skeleton?
that's the skeleton. That's the scary one that I would never ever do in my life. But I cannot. How on earth would you ever want to do a luge with two people, like especially one on top of you? How do you steer? How do you figure out what's going on? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense.
Like I watch some of them. I just don't get really big into them like I do for like track or swimming or wrestling.
I mean, the thing is, like those kind of sports, they're not really physical. Like you know what I mean? You just got to run really fast at the beginning and just kind of turn right. You're not doing this isn't like wrestling or basketball or any other physical sports where it really exerts a lot of energy on your body. So I mean, it's just you're letting gravity do the majority of the work. So is that really a sport? I guess. I mean, you're racing, but anyways, my two
Yeah.
cents on the matter.
Snowboarding. I like snowboarding when America had good teams.
Yeah, there were some good ones on those. I don't know. I mean, I haven't followed snowboarding recently to know like
Yeah.
who's all good. I know Sean White's been retired and he's kind of came back. There's uh God, what was her name? Hannah Teeter. Who were the other
Yeah.
ones? Maybe I'm just dating myself on how old these
I was gonna say Hannah,
snowboarders are.
she's up there in age, isn't she?
I think that yes, well Sean White's our
Sean
age, I
is
believe.
too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I what's her? Oh no, I mean Lindsay Jacob Ellis last Olympics she won a gold. She was up there in age. Um, yeah, I'm looking at the winners here. Last Olympics, Ayamu Harano from Japan won the half pipe.
Mm.
So I don't know who that guy is. Um, and Chloe. Oh yeah, Chloe Kim. Okay, I remember her. Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep. So she's American. She's the two-time reigning champ in the half pipe. Hannah Teeter won it before that. So yeah, I think okay, Chloe Kim. Now I'm getting these names back in my head, so this is good. But yeah, I mean, yes, snowboarding half pipe. I'll probably watch that. That's always fun to watch. A lot of cool ass tricks that I'm really jealous that people that are doing and I can't do,
Yeah.
or I could do. I just would hurt myself horribly. Yeah,
Have 911 on standby.
always. Big Air is always cool too. I always like watching that shit. That's pretty fun. Again, Harano. No, he's not the lead. Big Air was some guy out of China, Su Yiming. Huh. Won it last Olympics. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I mean it's not a must watch. I know Kelsey wants to watch the opening ceremony. Those
I think a
are
lot of
always
people
cool,
like
but
watching the open ceremony. Um, they are definitely some different sports that it might have been just the way I grew up. Do football, swimming, track, wrestling.
yeah.
No, none of us really got into winter sports.
No. Yeah, well, anyways, any Olympians out there, if you want to come in and debate us, we're more than happy to help you or accommodate you. Give us a call. at 1-800 JFK Rev podcast. Or I forgot what our number is. Anyways, we're not live. Anyways, let's move forward, my friend.
All
You know what time it
right.
is,
Conspiracy Corner.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
This is a Mic'd Up Dad's Conspiracy Corner, brought to you by the one and only Terry Ninja. Look at this. See? Look at that. Here, I'm shining a laser. Ooh.
I was like, what are you doing?
Ooh.
All right.
Conspiracy Corner. Okay. Yeah, I was shining a laser from the pointer into the camera.
Ooh, that's cool.
But anyways,
All right. This week, since you are going on a trip,
I am.
the conspiracy this week is the Denver International Airport.
Ah, yes.
Some people claim it's secretly the Illuminati's HQ. Creepy murals showing war and death, a giant demonic blue horse called Blucher, and mysterious underground tunnels. Even a plaque references the New World Airport Commission, added to the runway shaped like a swastika from above. It's the perfect storm. The airport leans into these rumors with jokes and art references. They've got normal tunnels and everything. It's just one of those entertaining, spooky conspiracies out there.
It absolutely is. Very, very cool, fun one, because if you've ever been to the Denver airport, first of all, it's huge. It is a massive airport. It is by far. See, here's the there's what they're talking about. The blue Mustang outside the airport. Yeah, that thing is creepy. But
Especially with the red eyes.
yeah, with the red eyes. Like, did you have to go red? I mean, there are other light bulb colors available. But anyways, blue Mustang. Yeah, the airport here, it's huge. It's also the other thing too. Like, I don't know if you noticed this, Terry. Look at where the airport is as opposed to like the actual metro area is. I mean, it is way out there. So that lends a little bit of suspicion. Like, what's going on? Why did they put the airport
Yeah, why is it
way
out there?
out
Because you
there?
look at other airports.
Right.
Minneapolis Airport.
It's right on the south side of downtown.
Yeah, you got
Milwaukee Airport.
Miami.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah, I think this is the only
relatively
one.
close.
Isn't Dallas that one really downtown too?
Love Field is downtown, yeah. So that one's like right here.
Yeah, so why do they have this one out?
Or sorry, right here. Here it is. Here's Dallas. Here's Love Field, and then this is
Yeah,
the main one. Here's DFW. So they're all
yep.
in the city metro. But Denver's, man, you're way outside the city. Look at that, man. Like, you're not even in Denver anywhere more. So maybe
Well,
they're
the
hiding
question is,
something.
did they do that because they wanted a bigger airport and that was just the land and everything? Or
That's a good question too. I don't know. Where was the old airport? Do we know anything? See, look, it's 25 miles from downtown Denver. Woo! So this was okay. It replaced the Stapleton International Airport. Okay, so that was Stapleton. Okay, where I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure where that was, but it looks like it was around some other stuff, right? You go and look at the current Denver airport, man, and that's literally it. There's a hotel and you are in the middle of nowhere. So it's weird because you look at that and you're thinking, well, why is it way out there? Maybe they're hiding something. Have you heard that they're hiding missiles in the airport? I've heard that conspiracy. Now
I
here's
haven't
the
heard them. I haven't
swastika.
heard the
Yeah.
missiles. I heard that that's where they found like a um a tunnel to hell or to
Oh,
another
sure.
dimension.
Sure. And they're covering up for it, and they're just like,
And
shit, let's
why
put
would they
a.
have missiles there? They put them in malls. Remember?
That's true too. A lot of
Malls are where the
malls.
missiles are. That's why
A
there
lot of
was a
malls.
huge boom in malls in the 80s,
Well, that's another
70s and
good point.
80s.
Yeah, this one I think that it's very odd, right? I remember Osborne's did a TV show about this, about how like there's some weird paintings and shit that's in there, and you're just like, why would you put that kind of in an airport? I mean, plausible. I'll say it's plausible. Based on it's a huge ass airport in the middle of nowhere. They could be covering something up. So I'm gonna say plausible. That's how I'm gonna pick it.
Yeah,
Pick
I,
it.
I think it's one of those where I wouldn't be shocked if it came out that it's true. But at the same time, I'm like, eh.
Okay. Where do you put it on the scale?
On
From
my scale,
absolutely possible to nah, not a chance. You're the conspiracy expert here.
probably put it at 5.
Okay, that's fair. Very fair. All right. Well, this has been Conspiracy Corner with the Reverend Terry Ninja Zomer. All right.
That is correct.
Okay.
Right.
Unpopular opinion, man.
All right, let's do it.
You ready for an unpopular opinion?
All right.
Here's one. I changed it up because I saw it literally today when I went to go pick my daughter up from daycare or from school. When I pick her up from school, she likes to eat lunch right away before she goes to daycare. So we usually stop at Quick Trip. Shout out to Quick Trip. Quick Trip sponsor us. Come on, we're loyal. We're loyal servants of you. Amazing convenience stores. So go to pay.
Before you do that, Quick
Yeah.
Trip is better than Bucky.
That's a debate we will have some other day, sir.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have that. Well, now wait. Now, side note: there's a Bucky's coming to Oak Creek coming next year, so you'll have to go
There's
there
one
first.
coming. I think there's talk about one coming over here too.
Okay.
So we should do a podcast where we go
From
out in the
Buc-ee's.
streets, go to Quick Trip, and then Bucky's.
Let's do it. Now you're talking. Stay tuned. So, anyways, she likes to get some food, like I get her grilled cheese or a corn dog or something, and
Yeah.
I go up there, and there is a big display for Dubai chocolate. Dubai chocolate. This isn't the first time I've seen Dubai chocolate featured front and center. I saw it at Target a week ago.
Yep.
What the hell? Why are you what is Dubai chocolate? Why is that somehow better than regular other chocolate? Most people probably have no idea where Dubai is. It's in the United Arab Emirates. It's in the desert.
Mhm.
Chances are they're not growing chocolate beans in Dubai. So what the fuck is so special about Dubai chocolate? I mean, like, why do you need to call it Dubai chocolate? Starbucks, that's the other place I saw it. They're serving
Starbucks
Dubai
has it.
chocolate. Like, okay, why does that make it better if it's Dubai chocolate? Oh, well, excuse me, do you want chocolate in your cold brew? No, no, thanks, I'll pass. It's Dubai chocolate. Ho ho! Fill up my cup, Sonny. No, dumb, man. What are we trying to do by, pitching
I don't.
Dubai chocolate?
I've seen
That's
Dubai
unpopular. I
chocolate.
don't
I've
like it.
never had it. It kind of looks disgusting.
Yeah,
So that's the one with the green stuff in it, isn't it?
exactly. Yes. No idea what it is. I'm not going to try it, just based on
Yeah.
principles. Like, it's dumb. Dubai chocolate. Okay.
We
So
buy
it has
American here.
pistachio in it. It
Oh,
has,
pistachios.
yeah, pistachio tahini cream. It was created in 2021 by a Filipino chef. It wasn't even created by a person from the United Arab Emirates.
Really?
Fuck. What the fuck? Hey, Terry.
It ranks right up there with. Do you know where Milwaukee pickles are made?
Where?
New Jersey.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay.
You
It's
know,
one of those. It's a scam. We've uncovered a
it's a
scam.
scam.
Scam alert. Dubai chocolate, not made in Dubai, not made by a real Dubai person. It's a scam. Don't buy it. Unpopular opinion. Mic drop. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. So,
Yeah, I don't get the whole behind that. I mean, but I'm not a big chocolate guy, so.
sure. Anyways. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
We gotta
Now-
find an unpopular opinion that you and I we don't agree on.
Well, we'll think about it.
We'll think of one.
We'll stay. Well, we've already had the Star Trek Star Wars debate, but in the unpopular opinion, I have to not like it, but I happen to like Star Trek. I just like Star Wars more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it would have to be like I hate Star Trek, but I don't. I love Star
Yeah.
Trek.
I think,
Fantastic.
I mean, I'll watch Star Wars, but I'm more of a Trekkie.
Yeah. So we'll find one. Don't worry. Anyways, I changed it up today because I was sick of seeing Dubai chocolate everywhere I go.
Exactly.
So,
Consumerism. Remember the
yep.
movie They Live?
Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic movie. One of the most
Exactly.
underrated movies of all freaking time. If you haven't seen it, go see it now.
I
Roddy
have
Piper, the wrestler as an
Piper.
actor. Fantastic
I
movie.
have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and
I'm
I'm
all out of
all out
bubble.
of bubblegum.
Just
I
wear the
mean, at first it's
glasses.
a little slow.
Yes. But once he puts the sunglasses on and realizes what's going on, it kicks. We're not going to spoil it for you.
Um,
Once he puts those sunglasses on and sees what's going on, it is a complete game changer. And it has a lot of parallels with today's society too, right? I think it
okay, that, would you be all right if they did a remake like modern times?
sure. Yeah, I would be. I mean it have to be kind of follow the same, path. And it had to be the right actor too. I think what was great about Roddy Piper, he didn't have a lot of acting experience. He let a lot of his emotions really kind of
Hmm.
go through this movie. So that's my pick on it. So all right, Terry,
We got off
you know
on a
what time
tangent,
it
but
is.
all right, you know what time it is. Tangent, but all right, you know what time it is.
Do, 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 do. It's the final countdown. Do, 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 do. The final countdown. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
What are we
do it.
talking about today?
This week we are going to be talking about millennials video games.
Perfect. I'm a millennial. You're a millennial. Basically, if you're cool, you're a millennial. No, I'm kidding. It's people born 1984 to 96, I want to say. Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Okay.
All right. My number 5 is from Sega Genesis,
Oh.
The Lion King.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh my God, that's the
Underrated.
one video game me and my brothers would get so pissed at. Because if you died in that game, you got to go right back to the beginning. There is no checkpoints or anything.
Sure, 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 sure. Um, I'm gonna go PS2. I'm gonna go Mad. It's kind of a two games, but they're kind of very similar. Madden 2004, NCAA Football '04. That was kind of
Hmm.
right when Madden and NCAA started to really gain traction as being really,
Traction,
really
and they
good.
started having cooperations where you can bring in your college player
Yes,
to,
you could import them. That was the other
yeah.
thing. You could import your guys directly into the game. Also, Madden '04 had Michael Vick, who you could
Hmm.
put at any position and he would dominate. You could literally put him at linebacker and he'd be amazing. You could put him at quarterback and run him every single play and nobody could touch him. He was like Tecmo Bo Jackson. So
Yeah.
yeah, going there. Number 4, going to the PS2 again. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. This
Get
game,
out of here.
what? What?
That's my number 4.
Oh, yeah. So you know what it was about, baby. I mean, that game,
Exactly. I
well,
mean, just
GTA
the
3 was great.
soundtrack.
The soundtrack and the vibe. And you had a character who actually talked, right?
Yeah.
GTA 3, the guy didn't talk. So now you have the voice of Tommy Vercetti was Ray Liotta, by the way, the late Ray
Yep.
Liotta. So yeah, I love that game.
And I liked it because you could go around and you don't have to complete the mission like on some of the older games.
Yes.
You
More
can
open
go do a
world.
free world. I mean, there was what the hell is that song? Dying in Your Arms Tonight.
Oh, cutting
I'd
through.
always have
Yep.
that play when I was like killing strippers and stuff
You
and running away
could
from.
also ride motorcycles in this one and fly helicopters,
I
which was
know.
fucking cool. And then I still, remember all the cheat codes. You had to enter like 800 buttons just to get,
To get rid
unlimited
of your
health.
5 stars, up,
Yep,
XB.
yep. That
We had a
was always
sheet,
fun.
and this was
Yep.
pre-internet.
It very was.
Not
Like
like how what we have today, but so we had to look it up and everything and do all this other stuff, talk to friends. We had a whole sheet of paper sitting right next
we
to our
did.
PlayStation 2 with all the
Yep.
cheats.
Yep.
Oh,
No,
I need more money.
I remember taking Dan Barris had a list of the cheat codes, and I took it and I went to the library during study hall, and I was like, "Can I use the copier? I need to copy some stuff." So what I did was I took a book, like a history book, and I slipped that page on it, and I so because like the lady was right there, like looking, like whatever. So I was like, "Okay, here." And so copied that page, boom, I got the cheat codes, bam.
Exactly.
Love that game. So what do you got for three?
Number three, going PlayStation 2,
Yep.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, you have my number two.
Just the
Yeah.
soundtrack on that one too.
Banger. Yep. Yep. Uh, so here I am doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman.
It
Oh
was
God, that
it was
song, yeah.
nice that you were able to skate around and just do your stuff too, and then also you had all these levels and stuff and go to
It
different.
changed skateboarding, man. It made it cool. You know what I mean? And like the more you could do, like you could, there was secret, like looking for the hidden areas was always fun.
Yeah.
The hidden VHS tape, very fun. Yeah, endless gameplay on that son of a bitch too. And
I mean, I think
now,
there was one time me and Paul started playing at like 5, 6 o'clock, and next thing you know, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning
yeah,
trying to find these damn VHS players
yep. Or
tapes.
the other thing too was like you had those competitions where you had to get gold medals and shit. And
Hmm.
I just remember one of them. I was like, was it maybe it was France? I think I could not get a gold medal no matter how hard I tried, and I would just keep playing and playing and playing. Like next thing
Hmm.
you know, 3 4 hours later, I've been playing the same level that entire time. But what a great game! Such a
Yeah.
great game.
And
Have you?
even when what was it one? Horse,
Yes,
the
you had to
multiplayer one.
duplicate the trick. Yep,
Yep.
that was innovative, man. That and you know what? That brought skateboarding kind of back into the forefront of stuff that was cool. You know, you'd go
Yeah,
around
because
school
skateboarding
and
was what popular back in like the early 90s.
yeah, and then that came out towards like, the end of the decade, and now skateboarding kicked off, and it was like shit,
Hmm.
everybody's skateboarding.
I mean, we even had that skate park in town. We'd try to go skateboard there, and
That's right.
I end up walking away with bruises and stuff because I can't skateboard.
Nope. It's all fun and games until you actually go out and do it. But like, I blame Tony Hawk for that because they made all of those tricks look so damn easy. Like, yeah, I could grind a railing for 500 feet and then do a kick flip off of it and land that into a manual and grind on and jump over a car without doing any effort. When in reality, it's like that's impossible.
Well, you gotta look at that though too. Is that he's a pro athlete. He's been doing it for so long. It's like
True.
I was trying to play a route running in the NFL or college.
Yeah. Right.
There's
Good
no way
point.
I'm holding. There's no way I'm holding onto that ball after I got hit. You know.
Mm, sure.
All right, my number
Uh,
two.
So that was my number two. My number three
Oh,
was
that's right. Yep.
Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis. Just a
Oh, the
fantastic
original.
game. A lot
Yeah.
of replay. Very hard. It was once you'd like learn how to do. You had to memorize the finishes and the fatalities, and you'd always be looking for secret
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, that was a blast. So
Yeah, I
my
like the
number two
one
was
where you the tiers. You defeat the first person, you work your way up.
yep. And if you lose, you go back down, and that was tough. Fun game, but tough. I love it.
That
Still
was
play it to
another
this day.
sheet that we had the finishers written down.
Yep. Fatality. Finish him.
Get over here. Well,
Yep.
Hogan.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, my number two is NFL Blitz 2001.
Oh yes. Yes.
There was no flags or anything on like unnecessary roughness.
Everything like every hit was huge. You could freaking elbow drop people after the freaking whistle go off. Yeah, I love it.
Or like you like
Fantastic.
pile drive them and stuff, and then what this was it this one that showed like your injury, like you hit them and it's like broken rib.
Yep. And yep. That was a good one. I like that.
Beat the
Um,
crap out of each other. It's fun, and they keep playing. Oh,
and it
this
keeps
he
going.
has broken ribs. He's gonna be out for 2 plays.
Yep. This guy's, his head broken neck. He'll be back at halftime. NFL Blitz. That was even better on the arcade though. I think when you could
Yeah, the
actually play
arcade
it.
was fun.
Yeah, that was a blast, dude. And like you only had like 5 or 6 plays, right? And it wasn't like Madden where you had 800 plays and you had to do all this
Yeah.
shit. It was just like run, pass, boom, boom, boom. Loved it. And you know
Yeah.
what? It was stupid that they took it off and um because it was right at where it was starting to peak is when Madden kind of came in and kind of
Yeah, because you
overtook
got
it. So
Madden, because you got that. That was the one you only have like what, 8, 9 plays. Like
yeah,
the ones before is like, all right, you push a button and then it illustrates it. This one was one of the first ones you actually got to interact with each player.
yep, yep, very true. Oh yeah. Well, I said my number two was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Even you could throw Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 in there too. That was a great one. But I'm gonna go number
We
one
didn't
here.
really
Are
play
you?
that one much. We always stuck with the first one.
They're both good. They made a remake of that of 1 and 2,
Yeah.
I think. And I've played them. Andre has them. I'm actually gonna go play it out in Colorado tomorrow. Very fun game. Very cool. They just upgraded the graphics, changed things around a little bit. Exactly the same
Mhm.
game, but newer
I do like in
graphics.
that game. I loved doing the warehouse.
Warehouse was the best, dude. Um,
Warehouse with Ace of Base.
yeah, that was that like smashing through that window like right away, like
Hmm.
and like smashing through the window, and then you're right down into it. It's like throwing you head first into the madness and the
That and then
amazingness.
what they had Power Mine 5000 when worlds
Yep.
collide.
When worlds
I mean, just
collide.
the soundtrack
The
for the first
soundtrack
one.
was epic, for sure. All right, number one, baby.
Ready?
James Bond, GoldenEye, N64, baby. Is that yours?
Yep.
Dude, that game, okay, first of all, I still will drop everything I'm doing to play that game right now. I love that game.
Exactly.
It it didn't invent first person shooters, it just made them better. It was so fucking cool. And then like all the cheat codes, you can make guys' heads huge. You had paintball mode.
Yep.
Oh, 4 players. You can play 4 player battle royale at the same time.
Oh, me and my brothers would get into a fight. Stop checking out my screen.
Yes. Right. Yep. Oh, it kicked off everything. Like, and there
I
hasn't
know.
been anything even close to that since. They tried to remake it for I believe it was the PS3,
I
and it
think so,
just
yeah.
didn't work, man. So, I mean, GoldenEye, it set the tone for all first
It set
person
the tone for
shooters.
the first shooters, and also like the later on when you got like Modern Warfare, Zombies, you
Yes.
got Fortnite, you've got PUBG.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're better, but GoldenEye is the one that took off with the multiplayer.
Yes. Yep. And it was also too, if you had watched the movie, it was pretty damn close to the movie too, which was cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the other nice thing was you could be different characters. I mean, you could be Bond, you
right.
could be Jaws, you could be
Yeah.
oh my
You
God,
had
what was the one that
other
threw his hat?
Odd Job.
Odd Job. There's so many. You could bring all the characters in from the older James Bonds.
Yeah, and that was cool too. Like you could you had the different types of mines that you could set off with your watch and shit, or some
Hmm.
of them were motion censored. Oh God. And then like baiting people to be, hey, I'm over here, and they walk in and fucking
Yeah.
shit blows up. Oh, it's so good, man. If I when you and I make millions and millions of dollars on this podcast, we're gonna remake that, and we're gonna keep the game exactly the same. We're just gonna update the graphics to be more 3D, and it's gonna be fucking amazing.
If
Oh,
yeah, like they need to come out with GoldenEye on like the new Xbox system. Just the same scenario and everything. Everything's the same, but just see how it is with the new graphics.
Hmm. I think
But
also
does that,
too.
if doing that, does that take away from the nostalgia of, you
I'm gonna
know?
say not. No, I don't think it does, and I'll tell you why. Because I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the upgraded version, and it's
Hmm.
just as fun as the old one, man. It's just as fun. So personally, I don't think it takes away from the nostalgia of it. Um, well, I mean, you can make it look good like Minecraft. Minecraft is
Yeah,
has that kind of lower resolution. You can make it look like Minecraft, and it would still be damn good. Um,
better
I
quality
definitely feel
compared
that.
to when it came out because
Right. I don't know. That's my 2 cents, man. Anyways, fantastic game. I mean, everything is great about it. It set the tone for everything in, first person shooters moving forward. I mean,
came out in 97,
yeah, after the actual movie came out, which was even crazier. Like the movie came out almost 2 years
95.
before that, yeah.
Yep, 95.
And then finally they put that out. But yeah, oh geez. The multiplayer mode. Then you
Well,
had
that's
like
like what, almost 30 years ago?
yeah,
Yeah. The graphics just in general came out much better.
yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was gonna say, man, just love it. It's one of the best. So fun. You can put that on at a party and just have little mini tournaments here and there. It's easy to pick up and do, man. You got the Nintendo 64 controller. You know, fucking A, man. Love it. All right. Well, I think that does it, sir. I think that is all we have for y'all today. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. Please do all of those things to make us more popular. Subscribe, donate to the Mic'd Up Dads Foundation of America, America's premier charity for benefiting Mic'd Up Dads podcast.
So
Uh,
I just looked up the ratings for GoldenEye.
yeah.
IGN is 9.7 out of 10. Metacritic is 96 out of 100. And IGDB, whatever that is, an 8.8 out of 10.
Ah, sure, sure, sure.
But yeah, that's all we got. And like you said, make donations.
Yeah,
If you can't do monetary, we do take monsters.
that's right. White monsters, of course.
Exactly.
All
All
righty.
right, you have a fun trip,
I will. We'll talk with y'all next week.
and we'll see you all next week.
All righty.
Let's go, Seattle.
Boom.